All right, hello third grade. This video is for Unit 5, Week 2 Vocabulary. So if you have not already, let's take out our notebook. And at the top, our title is going to be Unit 5, Week 2 Vocab. That's our abbreviation for vocabulary. At any point, if you need to pause this video or go back because you need extra time to write down the vocab word or the definition, please feel free to do so. As we can see, we're going to have 7 words today. So let's write down number 1, and our first vocab word is going to be bouquet. She holds a bouquet. Let's say the word together. Bouquet. A bouquet is a bunch of picked or cut flowers. So next to number 1, you should have bouquet written down, and then our definition, a bunch of picked or cut flowers. Okay, when you have that down, let's think of another example. What's another example sentence or something you can think about using it in? I gave my mom a bouquet of flowers for Mother's Day. As you can see, this is a bunch of flowers and they're either cut or picked. Now we're not together to do charades, but we can still act it out at home. So if you were thinking, how can we act out bouquet? Maybe pretend you're in a field and you either take your fingers and you make a scissor and you're cutting some flowers off, or you're picking them and then you put them in a bunch together. And that is bouquet. Putting a number 2 down on our notebook paper is circus. The circus has a lion tamer. Let's say that word together. Circus. A circus is a traveling show in which clowns, acrobats, and trained animals perform. So next to number 2, let's write down circus and our definition. Remember, put me on pause if you need extra time to write that down. Now I'm thinking of another example. What sentence can we put circus in? I chose The Greatest Showman is a type of circus. They have acrobats, they have people performing. If we go back, we know acrobats are people who do things like they fly through the air, and they do flips and all of that. So The Greatest Showman was a type of circus and they traveled to perform. All right, if we are thinking of a way to act it out, maybe you pretend you're a lion tamer and you're directing them. Maybe you do a somersault or a cartwheel. But we're acting it out and they're traveling, their circus, they go different places to perform. All right, number 3, put a 3 down. Our next word is difficult. Saying goodbye can be difficult. Let's say that word together. Difficult. Difficult means it can be hard to do, make, or understand. So next to number 3, you should have the word difficult down and our definition. What is another sentence you can put difficult in? My example was the teachers made a plan so that learning from home would not be too difficult. Hopefully this isn't too difficult for you. Remember, we're all learning, this is new to us, but maybe think about Friday art projects. If we don't listen to directions, maybe it's a little difficult, but eventually we will get it. If we're going to act it out, just like that boy, maybe you're putting your hand on your head and you're making a face and you're like, this is so difficult. That is difficult. Moving on to number 4, put a 4 down. Our next word is nibbling. The chipmunk is nibbling its food. Let's say that word together, nibbling. Nibbling is biting something gently or eating with small, quick bites. So next to number 4, let's put down that word nibbling and our definition. Think of another example. What could be nibbling? I chose the bunny is nibbling on a carrot. Okay, if we're going to act that out, I think of even a human. What could we act out? Maybe you take your corn on the cob and you're nibbling your kernels of corn. Nibbling. Okay, we're moving on to number 5. Put a 5 down on your paper. Remember, pause me if you ever need to. 5 is pier. We ever heard that word before? The child stands at the end of the pier. Let's say that word together. Pier. A pier is a platform that extends over water where boats and ships can land. Okay, writing down your vocab word and its definition. A pier. What's another example? Maybe you're looking at this and you think, oh, I know another name for pier. Kind of looks like a dock, like if you were up north standing on your dock. I put the man is fishing off the pier. Maybe you've ever fished off a pier or a dock. And if we were going to act it out, maybe you pretend there's water all around you and you're helping tie a boat onto that pier or dock. Maybe you're even fishing off of it. Okay, that was pier. 2 more left. Okay, let's put number 6 down. Our next word is soars. Think if you've ever heard the word soars and what you think it means. The eagle soars with its wings outstretched. Let's say that word together. Soars. Soars means rises, flies, or glides high in the air. Soars. Okay, so writing down our vocab word soars and its definition. Think of another example. What could we do? What else soars? Mine was the plane soars through the sky. Maybe you've ever been in a plane and you were soaring up there. So the plane soars through the sky. If we were going to act it out to play charades, maybe you have your arms outstretched and you're gliding through the air and you're going around like you are soaring. Your plane soars through the air. Okay, and our very last one, we should be on number 7. Remember, you can always go back if you missed one. Number 7 is swallow. The pelican will swallow the fish. Let's say that word together. Swallow. Swallow is to make food or drink travel from your mouth down to your throat. That is swallow. Okay, so writing down our vocab word, our last one for this section, and the definition. Put me on pause if you need to write this down. Let's think of another sentence or an example we can use for swallow. Mine is the boy will swallow the milk. So he'll put the milk glass up to his mouth, then he'll swallow and he'll make it go to his throat. Swallow. If you're going to act it out, maybe you even take a glass of water and you drink it and you put your pointer finger up to your mouth and then you actually swallow and then you trace it all the way to your throat where it's going. Swallow. All right, great job, 3rd grade. Remember, go back and get any of the ones you missed. And awesome job.